Uh, My name is Ernest Betarus, MCA Cabernet. I'm here to talk about the prevailing situation in Baringo about BBI. First and foremost, we want to appreciate the courts that there is an order, conservatory order, making it clear that nothing can be acted upon. Whatever happened in Baringo is now in court, and the orders are very clear that the two houses are being directed not to act on any resolution from the Assembly of Baringo until pending determination of the case. The case that is in court is about the procedure. Was the procedure followed to arrive at the decision of the Baringo County Assembly on BBI issue, on BBI bill? So we are saying that as it is, we cannot even discuss about that case. We are waiting. We, as the members who are in support of the bill being taken to the people through the public participation, we are in waiting of our prayers that let the people of Baringo be part and parcel of this process. So we are awaiting those orders. Once there is a ruling that we go back to the people, we will go back to the people and explain. And I want to tell the people of Baringo that you have seen all those counties that went into public participation were able to pass the bill because the people were being given what was inside the bill. They were being explained to what are the contents of the bill. So Baringo, there was lack of procedure, there was flouting of the rules. To be very sincere, this bill was not a Baringo bill. This was a bill donated to us from IBC, and it was donated to us with some preconditions. And those preconditions, one of them was public participation, that the people must be involved. So since that was not done, that is why this process is in court. So I want to urge our people that let us wait for the right opportunity. We will discuss this bill. We will now come back because our prayers is we have an opportunity to take the bill to the people so that we are able to discuss this bill. Nevertheless, I want to say that having been one of those people who were asking for procedures and even supporting the bill, it is because we are here as leaders and we must be able to see what is good for our people. And I want to tell the people of Baringo that in that bill, there are many good things for the people of Baringo. We are talking about a ward fund that now will be entrenched in the constitution. It will never be at the wish of the governor to provide a ward fund. When we came to the to Baringo, the leadership came, that is 2017, we found a ward fund that was at the tune of 30 million. But as we speak, we are talking about a ward fund at the tune of 10 million because it was not based on any law. It was as the governor wishes. And since this governor wished that he doesn't support the ward fund, he has reduced it to 10 million. Maybe in the coming year, it will be zero. But if we put it in law, then a governor will not touch. There are some counties who have no ward fund, and we have all seen that what ward fund can do. All projects that we can see in our villages, most of those projects are the projects that were being prioritized by the people themselves through the ward fund. So the ward fund is now being taken to be a law. On the other side, there is also another point of 15% to that 5%. There is this argument that the law earlier provided for 15% minimum, so nothing stops anybody from taking it to even 100%. But I want to say, the experience of the last 8 years, nobody has taken this money above more than 15%. Meaning, we cannot rely on the goodwill, good faith of the leadership. It is better to have something in law. So those who brought this bill felt like, let us take this minimum to that 5% so that we will not rely on the wish, on the goodwill of an individual. So the people should know, like Baringo, at 15% we are receiving 11 point something billion. At 35% we are getting almost 12 billion. Baringo is unique. Baringo is one of the counties that had a serious investment in most sectors. So our employment, compared to other counties, we have the highest employment. So most of our money, out of the 5 billion we are receiving, we are giving 3 point something billion for wages. So what it means is Baringo is left with very little money for investment. That is why you don't hear about a stadium being developed in Baringo. You don't hear about a factory being developed in Baringo. There is nothing being done in Baringo because the resource envelope is so small. So with the addition of 7 billion on top of the 5 billion, Baringo now will have money to build the stadium. Baringo will have money to build infrastructure for irrigation. Baringo will have money to do many other things that other counties are doing. If you go to Kakamega, they have built a stadium. They have built a new hospital. If you go to Kutui, they have built a factory. If you go to Makwene, they have a factory. Some of the counties are moving ahead because they have more disposable income. The idea that we are not getting 15%, why do you think we will get at 5%? It is only those counties who are not doing serious work who are not achieving the 15%. Baringo is returning money because we are doing poor budgeting processes. We want to ask the governor, we want to ask the leadership that let us be serious with what we are doing. Let us not cheat our people that we are not receiving this money. Where did Kakamega get the money to build the stadium? Why not us? Where did these other counties get to build factories? Because they have put their priorities right. And why are we returning money instead of utilizing it? Saying that you are not receiving the money, that it is not about the money, it is about, do you have bills that need to be paid? Have you done work? Our work is contracted. You start by contracting first so that you claim. So if you have not issued, you have not done procurement, you have not directed work to be done, why do you think you will be paid? There will be no money, so there will be no consumption. So finally, I want to say that where the bill, we are aware that the threshold for the passing of BBI bill in counties has been achieved. I want to encourage the leadership, the President of Kenya, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, and the Prime Minister, Honorable Raila Odinga Omolo. You have done a good job. You have put in place a legislation. You have put in place a bill. It is now your turn to make sure that this bill gets to go to the referendum. And finally, it will be a waste of time if we pass a bill, we pass a referendum, and then it is not implemented. And I want to say, I strongly believe that those who have supported the bill should be the ones who are implementing the bill. You cannot bring forward a bill and then give it to someone else who is opposing. You cannot give birth to your child and then give it to that who was opposing of that child to take care of the child. So we want seriousness from the leadership, and we don't want to waste time. We know there are those who have always opposed every bill and they have been beneficiaries. That is conmanship. We want a true leadership. Why this devolution is not working was because we allowed people who were against devolution to be part and parcel of the implementers. And that's why we are in an awkward position. So my prayer, and Kenyans should be serious. You cannot now pass a bill and then tomorrow you say, let the same bill be implemented by somebody who was opposing. That will not add up to anything. So that is the much I can say. Thank you.
Okay, let me add, Honorable Solomon Makal, MCA from Kolor. I just want to appreciate the fact that the court has overturned what was done here. We have been telling our colleagues that they were not doing the right thing, and it has been proved by the court that what they was doing here, it was not right. So I just want also to appreciate our colleagues from other counties which passed this bill. The bill is very important, and there is a lot of advantages as far as Ward Development Fund going down, even more resources to counties. That is what we want as leaders from ground. Our colleagues here, they were swayed by, I don't know which, they never even read. And we were telling them this thing should go to public participation. What is wrong if they do public participation in Koloa or even in each sub-county and our people come and give their views? Why lynch the document here, not to go to the people? It's very unfortunate, but at least now the court has given us that something which was done here, the debate about the bill was wrong, and now our friends now in the other their counterparts, they have seen that even if tomorrow or if there is a bill which is coming, it should go to public participation. So I just want to support the sentiment of MCA from Cabernet that now we are urging Parliament and the Senate to just pass this thing. As we are supporting here, we are very happy that it has been supported overwhelmingly. So we really appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Asante sana.
Go ahead.
Yes, kwa majina ni Mheshimiwa Daniel Tuwit Doreria. Leo nataka niseme ama kushukuru MCAs wa Kenya wale wengine kutoka kaunti zote ambaye walipitisha BBI na kuambia wao walifanya kazi nzuri. Walifanya kazi nzuri kwa sababu walisoma katiba na wakajua kwa nini BBI, kwa nini hii amendment ipitishwe. Nataka niseme tuna shida kwa sababu kuna watu wakati ule tulikuwa tunapitisha katiba, kuna watu walipinga katiba na wakasema katiba ni mbaya, wakasema katiba ni mbaya. Tukauliza katiba ni mbaya, mseme ni wapi mbaya kwa katiba? Wakasema kuna 20% kwa hii katiba ambaye ni mbaya. Tukasema basi tupitishe hii katiba ndio baadaye tukuje tufanye amendment ya ile turekebisha, tukuje turekebishe ile 20% mulisema ni mbaya. Juzi wakati tulipewa nafasi kama wa Kenya kuja kurekebisha ile 20% ilikuwa mbaya kwa katiba, wale watu ambao walipinga katiba na wakasema no, walikuwa wa kwanza kuja kusema hata hii BBI ni mbaya, hata hii kurekebisha ni mbaya. Sasa walikuwa wanataka nini? Walikuwa wanataka nini? Walipewa ruhusa juzi ama nafasi kuja kurekebisha ile 20, ile asilimia 20 kwa katiba ilikuwa mbaya, lakini wakawa wale wakakuja kupinga katiba ni mbaya. Nataka niseme tuko na shida, na nataka kurudia vile mwenzangu alisema kuwa ile katiba ambayo ilipita ilikuja ikasaidia Wakenya, na tunajua matunda ya ile katiba ambayo ilipita. Tunajua mambo ya ukatuzi vile imesaidia Kenya. Tunajua vile kaunti zetu kama hata Baringo hapa tumesaidika kwa mambo ya ukatuzi. Tumesaidika kwa ile 15% ambayo tulipata kwa ile katiba. Lakini ni maajabu kati ya MCAs ambao wana shida na 15% hata kuimplement ama kufanya kwa hii county, mpaka hata governor mpaka nani anakuja anapinga kuwa hataki 35%. Walikuwa wanataka nini kama sio kuongeza from 15 ikuje juu? Kwa hivyo tunataka tuseme asante kwa wale walipitisha. Hapa watu wamezoea kukulia sani ambayo hawakufanyia kazi. Wale watu walisema no, hata saa hii kwa BBI wamesema no na wameshindwa. Walisema no kwa katiba ikakuja ikawa tamu. Saa hii wamesema no kwa BBI imeshinda, watakulia sauri yao.
Okay, Lotela.
Asante. I'm Lotela Nelson, MCA from Silale. Today I want only to put two things straight. I'm calling upon the Speaker of Baringo County Assembly to organize for training for MCAs, especially from Jubilee, so that they can go through the document. I know most of them, they have not read. They don't even know. Those who are spearheading that they are against the document, they are now being spat on the face. They don't understand. And the public, they are facing now a lot of challenges, and they are not in a position to explain to public why they shoot down, why they rejected the document. Because it was not a battle, it was not a contest between GIDEON MOI and Deputy President. So it has come into reality. Now the document has passed the threshold. It will go now, I know, in the National Assembly is going to pass. Now it will go to the public. I'm requesting the people of Baringo that we have a serious challenges. At the moment, our wage bill percentage is almost 60% of our fund that we have as a county. So that problem, as you see, that our recurrent is more than our development record. And even we are being operating at a minimum of 30%. But now it is God given opportunity for us to endorse that increment of county revenue share to a minimum of 35%. The people of Baringo are going to smile. Next year, we will solve this problem of wage bill. Next year, we are going to increase our development record to around 38 or 40%. That is what we want. We don't need jokes. This kind of a program, and I don't know what happened to our friend, our Speaker of Baringo County. It was agreed in the Speakers Association, in the Speakers Forum, that all counties to pass this bill because it was favoring a devolution. But here in Baringo, our friend was misguided and misadvised and mistreated by a few MCAs who never even bother to check the document. So, and that is why I'm requesting that we are ready to do anything. We will suspend anything else in the assembly for those MCAs to go through, so that I cannot be ashamed again to go to public. And at least they have something to say about that document. Otherwise, that is more embarrassing for us as a county. As we speak at the moment, they are having a very serious challenges. Here in Cabernet, I heard one of them was asking in an hotel that what was the reason for you telling us that we are rejecting this document? And they were not in a position to tell because they never read the document. The document is in increase, is giving MCAs ward fund, but they are refusing. The document is giving youth a priority, a commission. They are refusing. The document is giving a holiday tax for youth, 7 years, but they refuse. What do they want? Which means there is a high probability that those who are opposing, those who are anti-BBI, the leader of anti-BBI, is likely telling them that even if the BBI pass, is not going to implement. I think that is the signal. Because why are they so opposing something that is helping themselves? They are helping them. Here in Baringo County Assembly, we have a problem. We could have done a lot of legislation, but because of the small money we have, we will not be able to achieve our goal. But now, with this kind of constitutional amendment, we will get more resources, and which means we are going to achieve our aspiration as we wanted to do our issues. So I'm requesting the people of Baringo, now the ball will be on your side. Let's go through the document. Let the document will be go to even the village. The assistant chief will be in charge. The Wase will be in charge. I know those who are claiming to represent the public will not even bother to listen to those who they were representing. Sure. So this time around, the document now will go to the people themselves. And I know they will not be in a position to explain themselves in that time. So to avoid that embarrassment, and that's why I say the speaker to organize for training, and the group like of Tochim, Jeff Songol, those who they are joking around. You know, they are not serious. They have never been serious. They don't even care. They don't know what they are doing. For them, they don't even bother the kind of the people of Baringo. We have a problem of shortage of drugs. KEMSA has not been supplying drugs to our facilities, health facilities. But for them, that is not a priority for them. For them, priority is jokes. Priority are jokes. Yes. And just to bring unrealistic kind of a contest between the deputy president and the this is about Kenya. This is about people's lives. You can't say this BBI ni wakora. Wakora gani? Wakora gani yenye wana, and here Katiba is telling us 35%, and we wanted to endorse that one, 35%. The World Bank, now CDF has been having challenges, but now they wanted to put it in our constitution, so that it becomes a legal package of a fund that will be in our constituencies. But now they are refusing. What do they want? What do they want? Ask them. I want you people that we have been asking again at Jeff Sangol, let them explain to you what is their problem. When they are talking about a burden, which kind of a burden, and yet our increment, our economy is going up. The businesses have been coming up in Kenya. The environment has been good. It's only that because of this pandemic, and that's why you see the challenges that we have. Otherwise, my call is now to help the speaker to take the illiterate MCA. I know the County Assembly of Baringo are suffering from the illiteracy level. You can see most of them last year they were just doing exam. Some code E. So how could you expect them to read that document? Yeah, and by the way, I'm calling upon even the threshold of education level for MCAs. It has to have a kind of a threshold for educational level, for comprehension, for thinking, for logical reasoning, and even for representation and oversight. How can they oversight an executive when themselves they don't even understand themselves? Yeah, so that kind of shame that Baringo has been put. That's why we told them, don't oppose the document. It is embarrassing. Kenyans want to move forward. People want to change. We want to see things moving forward. People want to change their lives. But for them, they are joking around, wanted to please somebody, wanted to talk. When they talk with Sudi or Gositany, they feel like the whole world belongs to them. But Kenya is bigger than those jokes. Yeah, those are your friends. Have your friendship with whoever you wanted, but don't joke with the Constitution of Kenya. This is not about politics. Politics are seasonal, but the Constitution will remain, and it will guide us for long. Otherwise, MCAs of Baringo, especially those having a illiteracy level, has to be inducted. They have to go for training for this document, so that, and I know they will change the tone from this week now. The shame is so much to the core that I know they are going to change. Otherwise, they need to go page per page, explain, and in mother tongue. And next, we want the document to be taken to the FM radio station here in Cabernet, and explain Alva Radio in mother tongue, in Tuken or Aror, so for them to understand. That is the level that we wanted these people. The reasoning is so queer. Yeah, the kind of reasoning and the argument is so queer. And for us, it's very stupid. Otherwise, I appreciate the ignorance has really exposed them to that level. But the only person who's going to help them is the speaker to organize for training. There are people who are ready to offer that training for free. Thank you so much.
Okay. Gender.
My name is Diana Siriti, nominated MCA from Tiati, and I'm here for the gender top-up, representing women from Baringo. To me, I can say that, as the Bible said that my people perish because of lack of knowledge, our people in Baringo maybe perish or didn't like the document because they didn't knew what was inside the document. What I urge the leadership from the national is that they give us some funds for very thorough sensitization in Baringo, for our people to be given awareness of what is in the document. Because I read it 4 times and I saw that it is good. It's a document which will take Baringo or Kenya far ahead. So it is good for the country to make sure that our people from Baringo have the knowledge of knowing what is in the document. Instead of blaming each other, maybe following some parties, this thing is not about parties. It is not about who is who, but it's about what is in Kenya. Otherwise, thank you very much.
Okay, another person.
Yes, ukuje.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Wao ni notorious umwambie so. Ernest. Kelele.
Okay, you can go ahead.
I'm Mheshimiwa Francisca Chebret, and we've come here maybe to clear the air because of what has happened. As a team that supported BBI, we went to court, and the court has done exactly what we expected, to annul the process, because we had refused because of the process that was undertaken, and we are happy people that justice has been done and served to us. Now that this issue is still pending in court and the verdict we are still waiting, we want to say that the people of Baringo should open their eyes wide and read between the lines. We cannot be the people owning the monopoly of knowledge in understanding BBI so that we say no, other than Kenyan people. If anything, to me, I think we are intellectual dwarfs who do not even understand what really happened. And we refused a document that was to build us. I happen to have gone to a meeting in KSG concerning poverty index in Baringo, and we were rated among the highest counties having poverty level. When people run around saying that we are not poor, we know we are poor. If in one household, one person is working and the rest 9 are depending on this one person, then do we call it riches or wealth? It means we are pulling even that one person so that we are poor, all of us. So this document was to come to make sure that we come at least at par with other Kenyans. If we go that 5%, I've read accounts, I've done banking, and I know the impact of improving an economy. Our economy as at now is that our input is so high compared to our productivity. And if we got this 35% minimum, it means that our input will be small, but then our product will be so high. And God even is given us so many examples. When you are creating, God created the earth. He never created animals, a big animal like a cow with a small head like that of sheep or a goat. He created an animal and gave it a big head. So as we think along productivity and economically, we should think that we have to balance. Baringo has grown from the time that we got independence up to now, and so we need a bigger head so that this county can run its own issues without shortages. As we work and operate under 2 billion shillings for our own development, and we have a vast land, we have so many people, we have so many schools coming up, we have health institutions, we have new markets. We are supposed to be standing on our own feet. How do we depend on decisions made by somebody who is saying maybe in this document they didn't consider Mira, for example, from Meru, yet we don't plant Mira in Baringo? I think our issues should be, we don't have even have an industry in Baringo when it comes to industrialization. We don't have a factory, maybe like honey factory. There are so many other issues that faces the people of Baringo. We have so many problems, but our people are thinking of problems of their interest, self-interest. How am I rated? Maybe by my senator. How am I rated by our DP? Yet there are so many people languishing in poverty in our own county. I think we are ashamed as a leadership. And I want to say that as our counterparts tell people about what other people are talking about, there's a mzee in Baringo, from Baringo North, who said, utasema ile uliambiwa ukimaliza, igeru. Imwai chigigimwa uniebe, igeru. And that is the position that we are as a leadership in Baringo. We are saying what other people are saying all over Kenya, but then when it comes to our own issues at home, it will be us to make a decision. And the decision that we are going to make for our own people will either prosper our people or will destroy all of us. And I want to tell the people of Baringo, this is the way to go. Can we reason on where we are headed to? There is nobody who will ever give you land in any other county so that you produce. You will utilize what you have and get what you want to eat on the table. You will never depend on other issues. And I want to say concerning BBI, most of us we've read that document over a month. We've read over that document. We've listened even to experts. And we know that document fits us as Baringo people because for one, we will go 2 steps high. We will go higher. If we were getting 5 billion and now we will be getting 12 billion, then I think that is an achievement. We only need to know now who are the people who are coming maybe in the position of the governor and other seats who will manage this money properly so that we develop our own county. Otherwise, our people should not rely on hearsays or wordings. We hear even some of the people who are being told that this document has gayism in it. Yet BBI doesn't have the same. Why should we destroy the minds of our people and poison them? We should not demonize this document. Our people, I know we will come for a referendum. We want people to listen and react after listening